Hello, and welcome to another the fan fiction theater by Bren Tenkage. Today, I'll be doing The House Sitters by Titan Wolf, a Courage the Cowardly Dog story, starring me. No, really. Long story short, Titan Wolf tends to enjoy putting me into his stories, for good or worse. Either way, yeah, he's been bugging me to do this, so yeah, for this I'll only be doing two chapters. I'll be doing two chapters. It has a lot of chapters, and if I do too many, I don't want to do too many at once. So, let us begin. Chapter 1, The Nephews. Eustace! Get down or we're going to miss the cruise, Muriel said, standing beside a pile of suitcases, while her grouchy husband sat in his chair, reading the paper, like always. Courage came down the stairs wearing a blue and yellow Hawaiian shirt and a yellow ducky floaty. See? Courage is ready to go. Nope. I ain't getting out of this chair, he said as he flipped the page. But there'll be shuffleboard. Nope. Swimming pools. Nope. And all-you-can-eat buffet. Eustace lowered the paper, and after a thoughtful look came over his face. Free eats. Works for me, he said, standing up as Muriel handed him the flyer for Cat's Cruise. It says here, no dogs allowed. What? Where? Muriel asked, as Eustace turned around. Courage saw him pull out a pencil and write on the flyer. He turned back and handed it to her. No stupid dogs. Well, Courage, I guess you can't go, Muriel said, patting him softly on the head. Seconds before his floaty popped, taking the shirt apart. Don't worry, I'll call Eustace's nephews to come and watch you. Lazy good-for-nothing, always asking for a nickel for a sody pop or a dime to go to the movies, he grumbled, crossing his arms. Just the way my lazy good-for-nothing brother Horse taught him. Muriel smiled and waved him up. Eustace, that was when they were 5, Muriel said, picking up the phone and dialing a number. Hello, Bren? That's me! Okay, I won't do that. This is your Aunt Muriel. Your Uncle Eustace and I are going away on vacation. We need you and your brother to come and take care of Courage for us. All right, see you soon. They're on their way, Eustace. Several minutes later, a knock at the door caught their attention. Ooh, that must be them. Go and let them in, Courage, Muriel said. Courage walked over and opened the door, and immediately turned white. Before him stood the Frankenstein monster, a scar across his forehead and bolts sticking out of his neck. Beside him was the Wolfman, wearing a shredded blue and yellow little Leatherman jacket. Slamming the door shut, Courage calmly walked back to Eustace and Muriel. Surprisingly. Well? Well, was it, you stupid dog? Eustace asked. Before Courage let out a loud, shrill scream, as the dog began yammering and pointing at the and changing briefly into each monster, Courage turned around and turned back with his mask on. Courage screamed again, causing Eustace to lift the mask and laugh, causing Muriel to smack him again with the rolling pin. Ow! What did I do? Ooh, he asked, rubbing his head. Muriel walked to the door while Courage held the back of her dress in a vain attempt to stop her. She opened the door and smiled when she saw the monsters. Oh, come on in, boys, and take your costume off, she said as the two came in. Huh? Courage said as the costumes hit the floor. The Wolfman was really a tall boy with shaggy brown hair and a goatee, and dressed in a blue t-shirt, blue jeans, and black sneakers. Frankenstein was really a boy with long black hair tied in a ponytail with thick Buddy Holly glasses. Okay. A black t-shirt with a yin-yang symbol on it. Okay. Blue jeans. Well, you got that right. And black sneakers. Let's just say we need to. Hi, Aunt Muriel. Hi, Eustace, they said together. Hello, boys, hugging them both. Now, the numbers you need to call in case of emergencies are on the fridge. There's enough food to feed you until we get back. Have fun, boys. Come, Eustace. Lousy, freeloading, good-for-nothing nephews, he grumbled, carrying the bags out the door. When it shut, the two looked at Courage, who smiled nervously. I bet you're hungry. hungry, I said, petting Courage. I'll go see if I can fit you some lunch. Well, I'm going to go see and find what's on TV, Russell said as he flopped down on Eustace's chair, picking up the remote. Bren and Courage went into the kitchen. The team began rummaging through the cabinets while Courage hopped up on a chair and waited. I think I'll make you some of Aunt Muriel's special blue ribbon dog food, Courage, I said, getting out all the necessary ingredients. Huh. Something's missing. Oh, yeah. Like Aunt Muriel always says, vinegar is nature's secret ingredient. Remind me again why I'm not dead yet? All right, I'll stop. I'll stop with the commentary. Soon I laid a big sandwich in front of Muriel's dog food before Courage, who took a bite and burned his tongue. Better wait until it cools down. You want to help me with the dishes? I asked. Courage nodded and hopped down to go help. Meanwhile, Russell's stomach began to grumble, so he made his way into the kitchen and saw a sandwich sitting on the table. So he grabbed a can of soda from the fridge, sat down, and began to eat. Okay, Courage, I think your sandwich should be cooled down enough to eat. I said as we turned around to see the sandwich was gone. Across the table, Russell was sucking his fingers. Aha. Boy, that sandwich was good, Bren. So what was in it? Dog food, I said. Huh? Aunt Muriel's special blue ribbon dog food, I said. Second before he turned green and ran out the door to throw up. Guess he didn't like it. Courage only looked at the viewers and laughed. So, end of chapter 1. Chapter 2. Christmas in Nowhere. Well, technically it's Easter, but you know what? Why not? The line to see Santa was almost at the door. Russell, Bren, and Russell, myself, and Courage have been waiting for 3 hours. That's a pretty long time to wait for the guy. I'm sorry. Finally, they were at front. Bren lightly pushed Courage forward, and the little dog approached the mall Santa before hopping onto his lap. And what would you like Santa to bring you for Christmas, he asked? Courage pulled out several pictures. A yo-yo, a frisbee, a new toy bulldozer. Hopping down, Courage moved over to the side as Bren came up. What would you like for Christmas, little boy? I want a new computer, and a life that's subscription to the next live, and world peace, and a girlfriend, and all the My Little Pony dolls I can hug and squeeze and... Well, this just got pretty awkward. And manly stuff, like a Nerf dart gun with like a belt clip that goes right in, and a sniper rifle, and an SMG, and porn, yeah, and the autographs of every Yogscast member. Okay, that wasn't all in. Okay, I couldn't resist. I said, finally, as Russell came down and sat down on the mall set and said, aren't you a little too old for this, he asked. Russell didn't reply. He only wrote and wrote this. I want a green choo-choo train, a model battleship, an entire grappler-backy manga, got a new pair of roller skates. Let's get the purchase of the pear tree, Connect 4, a new Xbox, a new PS3, a bunch of Harlem dancers, there's a couple of battle fans, a katana, a new laptop, every Lord of the Rings film, uncut, of course. And, yeah. This went on for about 40 minutes. The complete series of Ultron, every single Power Ranger action figure, and a monster truck. He said, rolling the list back up. Walking over to Bren and Courage, the three made their way out to Eustace's truck and headed for the farm. I wonder how Aunt Muriel and Uncle Eustace are. Meanwhile, while Muriel was talking to the ticket taker, Eustace was waiting outside towards the bench. He grumbled under his breath when a midget walked up and sat beside him, causing Eustace to stare at him. After several seconds, the midget turned towards him. Sir, would you please stop looking at me? Where's the rest of ya? Back to nowhere! I don't No, Russell said, shrugging his shoulders, pressing the brakes to stop at the red light. Let's stop in for some lunch. He pulled in and burgers cheap, and if they looked in the mirrors, they would have seen a burly man dressed in a Santa suit hop into the back and cover something in the tarp. Well, they got out and went in after finishing their burgers and headed back for the farm. Bren and Curtis decorated the tree while Russell watched Christmas specials. I think it was the Courage the Cowardly Dog Christmas special. Okay, sorry. I'll stop. I promise. Sorry. Bren handed Courage a Christmas ornament. The dog hung on the tree and giggled before the ornament fell and smashed to the floor. We interrupt this program to bring you a very important news bulletin, the reporter said. It seems that the Santa suit thief has once again escaped from prison. We urge you to stay indoors and call the police if you see this man. A picture showed up on the screen. We now return you to your regularly scheduled program. I wonder where that guy is, Russell asked. Bren shook it. I just shook my head. Yeah, he's probably miles from here, I said. Out in the truck, the Santa suit thief lifted the tarp up and laughed menacingly, like this. Like that. Later at night, the three slept soundly in Eustace's and Muriel's bed. How did I read that? That's kind of creepy how we're just sleeping in the same bed. Let me just rephrase that. Russell was sleeping in Eustace's and Muriel's bed. I was sleeping on a little bed mat on a little cot I brought with me because I don't sleep with another dude. I don't care if it's my brother or not. Okay? Courage was curled up on the bottom of Eustace and Muriel's bed. Downstairs, a window slowly opened before a burly figure climbed in and began stuffing things into a sack. Courage woke up to get a glass of water, as he came down the stairs, looked just in time to see a Santa suit thief stuff the TV in his sack. That sounded very wrong, now that I think about it. Courage quickly pulled out a cell phone and called the police. What? The Santa suit thief? Okay, we're on our way, the chief said, hanging up. Courage turned to sneak back up, and the two burly hands grabbed him and stuffed him into the sack. As well. As he turned to leave, he came face to face with Santa. Hey, Mac, this is my racket, he said, dropping the sack. Take that get off of. Ho, ho, ho! You've been a very naughty boy. Santa wanted to teach you a lesson. Right before, It is such a... Oh, sorry, not the Santa suit. The Santa suit... The Santa suit thief sent a right straight that sent Santa stumbling back. You want to play rough, huh? Well, Santa's no stranger to a fight. As the Santa suit thief came at him again, Santa leaped and nailed him with an axe kick. I sent him crashing against the far wall. Stunned, the Santa suit thief grabbed onto Muriel's rocker to help regain its balance before crashing the chair over Santa's head. Quickly taking advantage, the Santa suit thief started kicking Santa over and over and over again. As he went to kick Santa in the head, his foot was grabbed right before Santa sent a boot right into the guy's Christmas jewels. I would have said to do his Christmas. I would have said, you know what, this is funny. Now let's finish this. Holding his hands over his head, they started to glow red and green. Christmas magic! He sent a burst of light towards the Santa suit thief and engulfed him. When it cleared, a present was where the Santa suit thief used to be. Ho, ho, ho! Oh. He was cut off by someone hitting him in the back of the head. He collapsed to the ground as Russell lowered the mallet. Just then, the door burst open and the cop showed up. They handed guns to Santa and drug him out. Good work, boys. We never could have done it without your help. As the cops left, Bren opened the sack. Well, I did. Courage hopped down and began waving his arms and breathed the chin to the Santa suit thief. Don't worry. The cops got him, he said as I patted Courage on the head before handing a present to him. Here, you can open this present 6 days early. Yay! Courage exclaimed before ripping the present open. Opening the box, he pulled a tiny little action figure of the Santa suit thief. Stupid dog! It exclaimed. The Courage looked at the reader and laughed. Yeah, I can agree to that. So, yeah. Yeah, so if you want to read this, just take a look. Link in the description if you want to read it yourself, or you can just wait until I do another episode of this. As always, I'm Bren Tenkage. I'll see you later. Alright, is the thing off? Yeah, good. That'll hold it. That should hold those little bastards up, fight. Oh god, it's still recording. Cut the